An important halacha in the Mishnah Berurah that we should all remember, first take note of it, and then remember it carefully. Reish Tes Seif Gimel. Right? That's the Shulchan Aruch says. Kol ha-brachos, im nistapik im berach im lab, any bracha. We're talking about, let's say, we'll focus on Birkas Hanan. The brachos you say before you eat, but it refers to all the brachos. And you have some doubt, you're eating your apple, and you say, gee, maybe I forgot to make a bracha, maybe I didn't forget, I can't remember. Eino mevorech lo betchila v'lo besof. You don't make a bracha? Because we know there's a rule, and the rule is, Sofek brachos lahakel. Sofek brachos lahakel. Why? Because the Sofek is about a derabbanan instituted matter. So when there's a Sofek, you don't take it in your hand and run to say God's name in vain. We all know that the Rambam holds that that's an Issa D'Oraisa of Lo Tisa. And making a bracha, therefore, becomes a serious matter. And the only time that we can say the bracha formula or say the bracha for a specific issue is when Chazal permitted us to do so. So if there's a sofek, that means if I did it over, maybe I would be doing it because I should do it, but perhaps I'm doing it because in spite of the fact that I shouldn't do it. That's called a sofek bracha. Sofek brachos lahakel means that we have a sofek about a bracha. We don't make the bracha. Right? And that is certainly about all the brachos, almost all the brachos in the world. The brachos we make before we eat, the brachos we make after we eat, because they're all brachos de Rabbanan. Right? So that's the Shulchan Aruch. Kol ha-brachos. Im nistapik im berich elav. You don't know whether you made the bracha or not. Eino mevorech lo betchila v'lo besof. Chutz mi birkas hamazon. Because everybody knows that birkas hamazon is a chiyuv d'oraisa. About women and the chiyuv of birkat hamazon, we will perhaps speak on another occasion. But this is what the Shulchan Aruch says, B'pnei shehi shel Torah. B'pnei shehi shel Torah, the bracha called birkas hamazon is a biblical obligation. And so when there's a sofek in a biblical obligation, we are naturally, we're going to be machmir. So if there are peiros and yerokos, you eat fruit and you eat vegetables, you know, kinds of food, and you don't know exactly if you're still hungry. You don't know if the B'racha Achrona applies in this situation. The psak, of course, is Eino Mevorech, because B'racha Achrona is only midrabanan. Birkas hamazon is d'oraisa, but B'racha Achrona is only d'rabbanan. So what do? What's the best thing to do? What's your best option if you've eaten and you don't know whether you're chayiv in a B'racha Achrona because you don't know if you're hungry, if you're not hungry? You're not even sure about how much time has passed. So what is the best option for a person in that situation? One possibility is that you eat a little bit more food. You eat another kazayas of the peiros or the yerokos that you're eating, and then you're chayav in a B'racha Achrona. So you have in mind that if you're chayav the B'racha Achrona on the food that you ate previously, so you'll be yotzei on that. That if you're not chayav, okay, so you're not chayav. But in any event, the B'racha Achrona that you're making now at this moment, you're certainly obliged to make. The possibility is that if you're sitting in a group of people and there's somebody else who has to make a B'racha Achrona, even though usually we don't do it this way, it's possible to ask him to be motzi you, to include you in his B'racha Achrona. You say Amen, and then you solve the problem. But we do that in a case of sofek. We're not sure that we have a chiyuv of making the B'racha Achrona at all.